Hey, my name is Chris, and I'm recording this in Sydney, Australia. What I want to talk about in this video today is I just wanted to show you a clip that I found. It's on video surveillance. We moved into this building in 2013, and since then we've had to get a video surveillance set up because the behavior of our neighbors and the people living around us is just, it's too, they're not trustworthy people, and surveillance system was necessary. To give a background, so what I'm going to talk about is there's a guy living right there in that right again on the other side of that wall, right over there. There's a guy that lives there. He's graduated from Adelaide University. He's a mathematician, graduated with honors, and he's also a computer science guy and with an interest in cryptography. Now he's going to Bible College, and that's what this building is. It's a building that's owned by the Anglican Church, and it houses mostly Bible College students. There's a group of Bible College students here that are really, really tight and very technically accomplished and with advanced knowledge in computer science, computing, networking, engineering, and electronics. They use these skills to attack us, hack us. Since we've lived here, our computers have been tampered with and monitored. Our network has been monitored, Ethernet. They basically control the building because they own most of it. They also control the MDF panel in the back. They can go there anytime they want and do anything what they want anytime. There's no resistance to any of their activities, and there's no resistance to any of their behaviors. As a matter of fact, after we moved in, there was no resistance to them laying Cat9 cable through the roof. Now, ordinarily that would be good. And for them, they justified it by saying that it allowed all their students to have access to the Ethernet internet. However, I believe that they're wicked people, and they'll use it for wicked ends. You can use that Cat9 cable up in that attic at the top of our unit. There's two floors, one floor here on the bottom, one floor at the top. You can use that Cat9 cable to hook up cameras, and you can use it to hook up video or audio recording devices. That video and audio could be fed to the other building, and everything that I'm saying right now could be monitored for all I know. In this unit that we're renting, there's only one access to the attic, and that is sealed. They sealed it. So every other unit in this building, last time I knew, they may have changed something since, but last time I heard, I was talking to a worker, and he said that he goes into the attic through the bathroom access in the buildings. Our bathroom has none. They blocked us out of it so that we can't go into that attic. So even if I would check for any surveillance devices that the Bible College has laid to monitor our dialogue or our activities, but I can't because it's sealed off. Since we moved here in 2013, we've had nothing but problems. It started out with scratches on the car, and it moved to wireless deauthentication attacks. It moved from there. It's a long story. It moved from there to breaking and entering and destroying the data on one of our computers that they were attacking with wireless attacks. They did that twice. But since we moved in here, I've always had seen little evidence, events that have indicated that they come into the house. They would leave scuff marks on the floor. I would leave to get my to pick leave the house, whatever, to get stuff. I'd come back and there'd be scuff marks on the floor that weren't there when I left. Things would be moved that weren't moved when I left. If you knew these people, you'd realize that they do this on purpose to intimidate you, to set you on edge, to make you feel panicky, and to get a psychological advantage or edge over you. They want to make you unbalanced. They want to destabilize you so that they have an advantage. They were constantly nitpicking, when not nitpicking, but doing things that get on your nerves. When I moved here, it's been a constant assault since day one. I went to the police, and the police did nothing. They just laughed. They didn't do anything about the harassments. They didn't do anything about the vandalizing, and they didn't do anything about the break-in entries. They didn't even ask questions of anybody around here that lived here. Basically, they just sided with the Bible College and told me to go stuff myself. they never said that, but basically, they never did anything. So, I mean, what are they saying by not doing anything? So, it's very clear to me that the police are on the side of the Bible college and they're not on our side, even though I've done everything right and come out and talked to them about all the problems that we've had here. I've reported everything. Now, after the wireless attacks, I tried removing the wireless cards, and I tried removing the Bluetooth cards to defend myself against the attacks of that guy and his friends. It was successful for a short period of time, and then they had a friend come over, an acquaintance, a teacher, a connection, whatever you want to call it, came over, a stranger to this building, doesn't live here. He stayed here for a weekend or for a few days, and I heard him in that unit right there, walking around in the middle of the night with the lights out. And he got in. He got into the machine. He taught that guy how to do it, the computer guy how to do it. Foolie, I'll call him Foolie, taught Foolie how to do it. And then ever since then, Foolie's been using that same attack to attack all of our computers. I had to decommission them all. It works on AMD, it works on Intel, and it works on PowerPC machines. Okay, I'm not going to talk too much about that. I'll talk about that in another video. I'll try to talk about that. However, it's really difficult because it's really advanced stuff, and I don't understand how they're doing it. I know that they're doing it, but I don't understand how. I can see the evidence. I can see the touch files. Touch and stat tell me that the files are being touched when I'm not touching them. I see activity in temp, and I see activity in the machine that I'm not doing, but I can't. I don't know how they're connecting to it. They have advanced machinery and advanced resources and technical knowledge that is computer science level stuff, government level stuff, stuff that spies use and shit like that. So what I'm going to show you today is video. So they use that same attack to enter a network video recorder. We set up some cams, as I said earlier, because as you can see from a little bit of pre-story that I gave, the environment here is very, very hostile, and the people can't be trusted. So we set up some cameras, and within 24 hours they had accessed the cameras and deleted footage. That's not an attack you can just do on anybody. That's an attack that's taught to you. That's an attack with pre-knowledge. That's an attack with knowledge that you have already. They didn't even survey the machine. They just knew how to do it. So this is, like I said, high-level stuff, and these people are connected to the government. The Anglican Church, people like Rufus Black is connected to the government. He was an advisor to Abbott. He was an advisor to Tony Abbott, the previous Prime Minister of Australia, and he supports metadata retention. All these people are interested in this kind of technology. Why? Well, you can do just things like just this. You can enter someone's video recording system and you can delete data. You can break into their home and you can delete data. You can break into someone's home, plant false evidence to say that they're terrorists, that they're making bombs, and you can just delete the data. Nobody can tell, nobody will know, and nobody will have any evidence of it because you're going underneath the machine, just like they attacked our computers. Worse than that, they can attack our computers in the same way. They can put data on our machines that we never did. They can say that we wrote documents that we never wrote. They can say that we took video that we never took. It's on your machine. You have a password. It's in your house. How did it get there? They blame you for this or that. They state you're a terrorist, or you're an enemy of Australia, or you're an enemy of this, or you're an enemy of that, and they got you by the balls. So this video that I'm going to show you in a bit is what they did with our NVR. They accessed it. It's not on Ethernet. It's not on Bluetooth. It's not on Ethernet. It's not on Bluetooth. It's not on wireless, and there's no connectivity to it at all. It's never been hooked up to the internet. Never. It came out of the box, and it's never been hooked up to the internet. So these people accessed it remotely and air-gapped. Think about that for a second. They're accessing a remotely and air-gapped machine, a network video recorder. And they can do this on all the laptops we have, AMD, Intel, and PowerPC. So what they did, I think what they did in this video, there's one frame of data, and it just shows up, it's a stick, and it just shows up and then it's gone. So what I think happened, I can't be sure exactly of the events because I was just taking notes when it happened, but someone walked by, dropped a stick as a reference video, as a reference, a marker, walked out, and then they deleted that segment of that sequence of video. I know for a fact that they have done it several times. I saw people walk by, I saw the video being recorded, I saw it in my search, I marked down the time, I went back to that time and it was gone. Also, there's others, idiosyncrasies and behaviors that are not normal but show tampering, and the tampering warning constantly comes up when these things are happening. I'll show that in another video, but what I'm going to do right now, I just wanted to give you like a bit of pre-story on what's happening, and that these are not script kiddies. These are, Christians going to Bible college that are connected, have connections to the Australian government. So no doubt this technology, I promise you this technology will be used on activists, it will be used on journalists, it will be used on bankers, it will be used on smart people that have great ideas that they want to steal. It may probably be used on artists, because that buddy Afuli there, his wife is interested in music, so if he can break into someone's computer and steal a song they're working on and give it to his wife or steal it for himself, yeah, he'll do it. He's got no morals, and his ethics allow him to do anything that he wants. Ethics that they teach at Moore Bible College. So yeah, a murderer can use ethics to justify their murder, can't they? So I'm going to get to that right now, the video. What I'm going to do, you'll see I'm clicking frame by frame, and then you'll see the object pop up, and then the next frame you'll see the object disappear. The video is really bad because, like I said, I'm sorry, I have no more computer anymore. I can't edit it properly, so I'm just doing my best with what I have, which is a phone, which is better than nothing. So I'm going to show you the video right now, and thanks for listening. Just realize the importance of this and the danger of this technology, and realize that these people are supposed to be Christians. They're supposed to be Christians. They're supposed to have ethics. They've betrayed trust. They've broken the law, and there's no justification for it. There's nothing that they can say to justify their behavior. It's completely wrong in every single way. Ethically, it's wrong. Morally, it's wrong. Spiritually, it's wrong. And even just on a human level, if you're not religious at all, if you don't even believe in God, it's just wrong on a human moral level, a common morality. It's just wrong. They invaded our home. They invaded our computers. They invaded my journal of personal ideas, thoughts, inventions, ideas, etc. And my personal writing. They walk into your computer and they just basically rape it. It's wrong. It's not right. I'm going to show you that video right now. NVR video footage deleted by Moore Theological Bible College student, graduate of Adelaide University, right next door there. Fully. Have a nice day.